I'm Glenn Cole, the founder and chairman of 72 and Sunny. We're coming to you live from Sport Beach at the center of the 2023 Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity. We're here celebrating the intersection of sport, culture, and the future of fandom with some of the biggest names in the business who we also shared the stage with. Let's get into it. Should we get into it?
All right, let's do it.
All right. Marissa, what is something that you want the world to know about the NFL brand?
Yes, I want, the world knows that the NFL is arguably the most powerful sports league in the U.S. And soon to be the world. What I don't think the world knows about our brand is that we strive for our brand to be inclusive. We want our brand to be approachable and human and youthful. And we truly believe in the power to uplift through football, because football is a stage of epic possibilities. And that is the message that we want to convey in everything that we do.
A brand about uplift. It's beautiful. And I mean that, not facetiously. That's my favorite word associated with the NFL. Okay, 72 and Sunny. At the core of our company, optimism in action is kind of what we're about. So what is a recent example of how the NFL brand shows up with optimism in action?
And that is what we love about 72 and Sunny, optimism and action. And I think, our most recent Super Bowl spot couldn't be a better example of that. It was really all about empowering women, showcasing the contributions that incredible trailblazers like Diana Flores and Benita Crouch have had on the sport, and nothing more optimistic than to show the world what young women all over the world can do by getting involved in the sport of football.
Couldn't agree more, and we just hit gold with Diana, because sometimes in these things you have your idea, your purpose, you craft it, and then you cast it, and in this case, although it started as casting, she really is about it.
Yes.
Like, her purpose in life, her purpose in sport is in kind of the idea of the spot. I can't even separate her from it anymore. And I think that's another version of optimism in action, is just letting people, like you do with the players at the NFL, be themselves.
Absolutely. It is all about authentic storytelling and really telling the narrative of the incredible athletes that are part of the league. They're not just great sports men and women, they're incredible people and human beings.
We just showed the spot featuring DK Metcalf singing at the beginning of last year's kickoff, singing on piano, sleeves ripped off his tuxedo, and at the end of that spot is the kicker for the Baltimore Ravens, Tucker, who not a lot of people know is an opera singer.
He is a real-life opera singer and has an incredible voice.
So normally that's just like a fun fact, and then you move on and you say, but what are we going to do for the commercial? And I really appreciate that you guys were like, well, why don't we just
he belted it out.
And let him go do it.
It was amazing.
I think it's just the optimism in action, Exhibit A. Okay, at 72 and Sunny, we are, as you know, committed to diversity and inclusion. We know that the NFL is too. You are personally, as part of your personal mission. Can you share anything that the NFL is doing on the diversity and inclusion front?
Yeah, I would say, Glenn, everything the league is doing is about inclusion. Everything. We want to make sure that the sport is for everyone, that any generation, any gender, any ethnicity feels that they can engage, that they can play, that they can communicate with our athletes, with the sport. And I'm incredibly proud of all of the initiatives, whether it's talking to the Latino community, my own community, and uplifting that community, or talking about the contributions of women to the sport, or talking about our LGBTQ community and how we're allies of that community. So many things that the league is doing to really hope that people feel they can engage and be part of the sport.
Amazing. I have to add my personal plug there, because I have a 13-year-old daughter who's going to be in 8th grade next year, not in high school yet, but the high school she'd be going to has just made flag football a varsity sport for girls. She's seeing all the communication about it. She's excited, she's interested, she's thinking about doing it, and that's just nothing I had planned on up until this point. And when we got the note from the NFL that you and Tim and the team and the whole NFL organization were leveraging the teams and your influence and resources to make that a varsity sport in all 50 states, like that's a mission.
Yes.
That really just I went to bed knowing we're with the right people, first of all. And then I woke up fist pumping, ready to like get on with the work.
Yeah, flag football needs to be everywhere, and in the U.S. It starts in high schools, which will then get into the NCAA. As we work with IFAF to make it an Olympic sport, we want flag football to be global, and for everybody around the world to be able to participate in, in the sport.
And even before we did the Super Bowl spot, one of our conversations was, a lot of people just think flag is kind of watered down football, kind of lame, kind of, not elite. And when you see elite players play, of any gender in any place, it's incredible. The athleticism is incredible. The creativity is incredible. The personalities are on full display with the helmets off. So I feel like that is another example of the diversity and inclusion being on full display in your priorities.
Absolutely.
Okay, last question for you. It's only vaguely self-promotional. Marissa, what makes working with 72 and Sunny different?
It is absolutely different to work with 72 and Sunny, but how is it without all jokes aside, I mean, we truly have a partnership. I don't see it as an agency-client relationship. We are both in this together. We both push each other. We have incredible arguments and discussions that lead to incredible innovative work because we both push each other. And so it's that kind of symbiotic partnership that makes you guys truly different from any other agency, that I've worked with. Of course, the creative, it's incredible creative, incredible storytelling, but I think at the core, it's the partnership that we have together.
Thank you so much for that. We respect you deeply. We feel the respect from you. And in our business, strangely, that's the thing that gets traded the least. And I'm also proud that we're friends.
Absolutely.
I think that's where a lot of the trust comes from.
Yes, and you see the work that comes out of it. It's incredible. So
proud.
Thank you.
Thank you. From Sport Beach, thank you to Marissa Solis of the NFL, an incredible partner and a great friend, for your insightful conversation. Thank you. And that is it for now from Sport Beach. Make sure you track it at #SportBeach2023 and check out Stagwell social media to get in on the action from the entire week. We're done our panel. We're going to play football at 4 o'clock. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right. Good stuff.